What's up, Jazz?
What's up, Pete? I feel like I should move this.
Move what?
My
Your
laptop.
computer? Why?
Is it in the way?
Are you too tempted that you're going to use it?
No. It feels like if I'm not using it, it's just kind of there.
Yeah, it's that screen temptation. It's that
Yeah.
screen addiction.
I wouldn't go that far.
So, big news. Gainesville Green, the quintessential Florida strain, just launched under the Sunshine Cannabis brand down at True Leaf. We picked them up today. Reach over and grab this one. Chaz already has his pen loaded. He's switching up his True Sticks. How many True Sticks do you have over there?
3.
3?
3.
All 3 colors.
3 different colors. I also have a knockoff, but we won't say too much about that one. But yeah, I put the Gainesville in the Sunshine Cannabis.
Oh, that's the one I have here too.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
I mean,
that's the cool one. It's gold.
Yeah, I still have a little of the Sunshine Kush actually that had been in there. I don't think I'm allowed to say what's in the other one.
The Gainesville Green, I noticed that the top of it is yellow, and that's because it's a hybrid. And not only is Gainesville Green a hybrid, the Gainesville Green is apparently the hybrid. So apparently, like in the lineage of hybrids, Gainesville Green was either the first or one of the first that people trace back hybrids to. Apparently, that's what I've been reading anyway. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I used to hear, up north where I'm from, I used to hear about how all the best marijuana, all the best weed came from Gainesville. So I was excited to hear about Gainesville Green coming out, and the first thing I noticed is that it's got a yellow tip. Yeah, these aren't the easiest things for me to open all the time.
Yeah.
But I
Seems
guess
like
that's
you're
a good
struggling.
thing. I guess that's a good thing. They're peat proof. That means your child probably won't be able to get into it either. GGR. That's the strain.
What's the makeup of it?
Looks like we have 82.1% THC. You got 1.8% CBG and 0.4% CBN.
Nice.
I know that it's made with terpenes, a blend of terpenes that I am not familiar with, but drop that into my Sunshine pod.
That was it.
Oh, that's different. It's definitely different than the Sunshine Kush. Now, I don't know. I want to say, almost has like a lime taste to it. Maybe there's some limonene in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking green.
I got more of a piney.
More pinene? I don't know. That's green too. I like it.
That's good.
Yeah. It's nice. It's smooth. And I definitely feel it. Can definitely feel it immediately. It's definitely got a nice... It's got a nice aftertaste too. I like it. But in learning about the Gainesville Green strain coming out, I was doing a little research on where it came from, and I came across an article focusing on a gentleman named Rick Naya. And good news is we're actually going to be bringing Rick Naya down to our Gainesville event. He's up in New Hampshire, I think, right now.
Okay.
And I think we're going to be bringing him down for the Gainesville Green Carpet event, which is a month from now?
April 7th.
April 7th. So Rick Naya is the originator of Gainesville Green, and apparently he was looking on the internet, found a lot of people talking about the origination of Gainesville Green and making a lot of stories and claims about it, and then so he entered the conversation and provided a lot of information that only the true creator of Gainesville Green could possibly know. So I guess the story goes he was, a kid vacationing or camping in Florida in Palm Beach, and he saw some bales of something get thrown from a plane, and ended up finding one of those bales that ended up being full of some Colombian gold. He had a few seeds from that, and that he saved, and then he went to Hawaii. Discovered some other amazing cannabis in Hawaii. Ended up being Maui Wowie. Brought some of those sweet seeds back with him. And the story goes they tried to grow. A couple of the plants ended up being male. They ended up with a whole bunch more seeds, and the hybrid was born of these seeds. And I guess the story goes he didn't know what to do with all this newfound weed in the late 70s. So his father knew someone that had a biker bar down in Florida. Came down, showed him the weed. The guy was like, "Whoa, what is this? These fresh snugs that he's never seen anything like it before." And he asked him if he had a name for it. And he said no. So the guy said, "We're going to call it Gainesville Green." And there's the story. It's probably much better to hear Rick tell. He probably tells it with much color. I'm just regurgitating something I read on the internet.
It sounds like a fantastic story.
I want to hear it in person.
Yeah, hopefully he tells it. I can't imagine he wouldn't.
Well, if you come down to the Gainesville event on April 7th, you'll definitely hear the story, and you get to meet Rick and learn a little bit more about the lineage of cannabis. It's actually pretty amazing how you can trace back a lot of the strains. You can trace genetics back, more 40 hundreds of years probably. But I am enjoying the True Stick. I can definitely feel the effects from it. Just taking those two puffs, those two hits off of it earlier. So it's definitely has my seal of approval.
It's really calming. It's helping some of my muscle aches too.
Yeah. It's definitely a different feeling than the other Sunshine pod, the Sunshine Kush.
Yeah, that one's the more indica, a little more sleepy. I think it's got a little bit more of the CBN in that one. The Sunshine, yeah.
Well, I definitely like the flavor on this one. This one is definitely going to be a go-to for me.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, while it was a True Leaf, I picked up a bunch of other stuff. This 9-pound hammer flower that I picked up is 906 milligrams of THC.
I got some of that today.
Yeah, it's
I got that in the Super Silver Haze.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I went with the Gorilla Grapes.
It's always a good one.
20% THC, and then what was the other one? The Lemon Tree. That was at 23.8%. 24% THC on that Lemon Tree. And then I matched up that Lemon Tree with the Lemon OG Crumble. Right? So it's a pretty good pretty good haul. Dig in the True Leaf flower. So, yeah, Gainesville Green. Come out to Gainesville on April 7th and meet Rick Naya, meet the Sunshine fam, the Sunshine team. Chris Sunshine will be there. Robert Roundtree will be there. We'll have a ton of people there. You know, you can meet the dispensaries, meet your fellow advocates, make some connections. I think we're still working on the food, but the food in Gainesville is always good.
Yeah.
So even if you're not in Gainesville, you might as well make the trip up. We're going to be there.
It'll be fun.
All right.